our live is talk about the fact that people should interact with the other videos if that's the videos they want to see.
This is true.
Yes, we should tell the audience that.
Surprise!
We're early.
Yeah, we've literally been standing here like lemons for about 10 minutes going, nearly. Well,
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
So we just hit go live. We're early. Hello, everyone. Remember, if you don't like live podcasts, then don't interact with this video. Go and comment on one of the repair videos, because that tells YouTube that that's the kind of content you want to see.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everyone.
This has been a service announcement.
Indeed.
Almost public.
Anyway, welcome to Two Guys Talk Tech. We've got a computer that we're going to fix. It's this one. Yes. So I'm here today. We've got Karog as usual, and also just off camera, my two mates, John and Kyle, are here. And they're here. Hello. There we go. There they are. There they are.
They are real. They do exist.
Yeah.
It's not a charade.
This is John's computer,
Facade.
and the some people among you might recognize this is a NZXT H200, and this is the same build from the H200 review that went up on the channel years and years ago. Well, how old is this computer again? Did we decide 3 years? 5 years? No, not that long. Was it? Or somewhere between 3 and 5 years ago. So yes.
Somewhere on a timescale of non-glacial events.
Yes. Somewhere between 3 and 5 years ago, we built this on the channel. And it's back in now because it's very dead at the moment. So we're going to be fixing this up this stream. So this stream, we've got 2 objectives to do. We're aiming for 3 hours today. 3 hours is the target.
Yes, maximum.
3. When we go over 3 hours, you tell us we're over 3 hours.
So is this the point we go, hey, set a timer for 3 hours?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm going to set a time for 3 hours. Anyway, we're waffling for a bit because we're early. So,
absolutely.
Yeah. Welcome to the pre-show and stuff.
Also, I quite like this idea.
Oh, yeah. Wait, which one? Christopher's one? Or Sam Parsons? Oh, right.
I like this.
Oh my, yes. Yeah, Sam Parsons says if I sent you a 6800 reference with a KAIO water block. Either way, yes, you're more than welcome to send me a 6800 reference with a water block, and I will certainly do something with it.
It will even get returned to you.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm certainly interested in that, Sam Parsons. EK, yes, that makes a lot more sense now. Now you say EK, I'm just like, of course it's EK. I just saw an AKAIO.
AKs? Uh-oh.
I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, I'm trying to set an alarm.
Yes. Are you struggling with the technology?
I'm struggling a lot right now, Caradog.
Oh,
I'm not going to lie. I'm having the big struggle.
Email is possibly not the best option if you want a response.
Yes. Are you on Discord, Sam? Are you in the Discord, or do you have Discord? Discording me would be awesome. Failing that, yes, send me an email. I will look out for it. I'll keep an eye out for an email. We'll check it. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to zap through a couple of super chats because people are super chatting. Rick Hubbard, thank you very much for the £5. Much appreciated. How you doing? Chris Kingan, and as usual, here's a little bit to help with the upgrade. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Cheers to you too. And Christopher David with the $20. Thank you very much. How you go? How you doing? I'm not stumbling over my words.
Oh no. Oh dear. I like this idea from Yummy though, saying about sending a runner is more appropriate. Yes, just a person to actually knock on the door going, hello? Hello? Have you replied to our email from a month ago?
I have the goods, yeah.
Would you like a graphics card?
Yeah. What are you buying?
Khajiit has wares if you have
coin. Cool, yes, that sounds fine. Can the chat have a shout out from the beard? You know what, for you, Sleeping Warrior, you can. This is a shout out from the beard or something. I don't know how you do a beard shout out, but there it is.
No, absolutely. And whilst I remember, I'm actually going to post in the Discord that we are live.
Okay, yes, that will make Spud very happy, because he can't remember that we do this at the same time literally every week. He needs a notification. Be sure to ping him specifically. Okay. Right. I'm going to start rigging this up because I've suddenly realised that, yeah, we're not actually ready. I put it here and I was like, wait, what are we going to do with this?
We are ready enough.
Yeah. Anyway, I was talking 3 hours. The 2
hours. Tony Stark.
Yeah. Build this in a cave with a box of scraps. We've got to figure out what's wrong with it, and then we need to fix it. So we're figuring out what's wrong with it because we just want to know what's dead and what isn't dead. And then after that, we're just going to replace everything, basically.
Absolutely. So, is our method of fixing it going to be to take it out the case and test it on the bench? Or are we testing it in situ?
You know what? We're changing everything anyway, so we may as well strip it apart.
Yes.
However, before we do anything with it, I just want to turn it on and see what it does.
Yes, absolutely.
So to tell the story behind this one, John was working on it to swap out the power supply. This thing has been having crashing problems. It has been Kyle, John, and myself. We play Age of Empires 2 DE on Monday night. And this fella has been crashing every week like clockwork, just playing Age of Empires, which is what started this off. And I said, John, change your power supply, because we thought his power supply was goosed. After changing the power supply, initially left the AIO disconnected and it all ran a little bit hot, but that's fine, that happens, you know, no big deal. But then when John reconnected the AIO, apparently it was making the most dreadful racket you've ever heard, and the chip was still going up in flames.
Oh, no.
So we don't know what's going on. It's entirely I suspect that the AIO is dead just by pure coincidence. It happened to die at the same time, just due to stuff being disturbed. So it's entirely likely that the motherboard, CPU, and RAM is probably not dead, but also the motherboard might be dead, which is what's been causing the crashing issue and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It might not be the power supply, because the power supply that came out was a Corsair SF, but it was an SF450, and that's a 2070 Super. So it was like, sort of, that should be okay, but it's cutting it a bit fine. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah. Ben Laird, thank you for the £5. How you doing, my dude? Nice to see you again. And Sleeping Warrior, thank you for the £5. Sleeping Warrior shouts back. You sure did, my dude. Thank you very much. So, yeah.
It's good.
Low volt equals noise. Yeah, maybe. So we're not really sure what's going on there. So at any rate, money's on the RAM. We did RAM test. You did mem test this, didn't you, John? Yeah, we mem tested it. It's not the RAM. Because that was also my first guess. How
bizarre.
So, yeah. So, yes. Right. So we're going to plug this in. I just want to hear what noise that water cooler is making. Just because if it makes, depending on the noise it makes, we may just rip that out and just throw it straight in the bin, basically. And yeah, then after that, we'll probably just take it all apart and get to bench testing. So,
do you have HDMI capture? Not for now, but for later. Also, that is the wrong kind of connector.
It is. Yeah. John, you've got the Amazon man. Thank you. Yep. Let me grab.
This is going well because you see, you will require a one-time code, which I will.
Oh, curious. Yeah. If all those people, if that crowd of people could not crowd the Amazon van while we're trying to acquire Amazon goods, but yeah. Oh, that's this kettle is a death trap. I'm not using that.
This is going swimmingly, folks, as expected.
Yeah.
This is the usual high production quality.
What the heck is that? There we go. I don't know. There's supposed to be a kettle down here. I don't know where it's gone. I must have unplugged it and put it somewhere. We all good? Oh. Yeah. I'll get this set up. We're conducting a business transaction, everyone. Okay, right. Let's see. HDMI. And I've just got to plug the other end of this HDMI cable into a HDMI capture.
There we go. Excellent.
All right.
We're getting there.
Okay, and does this capture work? I've got to add another source for this. Thinking, video capture device. Add a new, that'll do.
That'll do.
And USB video, because I'm on the high quality one. Oh, lovely, it's gone just full screen visible. I love it when that happens.
Hello.
Okay, that can go up there.
We're back.
There we go. Let's see. Sai with the channel membership. Thank you very much. How's it going, Sai? Also, yeah, Postal's there as well. Hello, Postal. How's it going? Right, okay. Power on the back. Here we go. Hit it.
Intense listening faces.
I bet it's going to work. It's posted. I bet it's going to work. Yeah, it's gone to no boot device, so I just disconnected the SSD super quick just so it wouldn't boot. I bet it's come good because it's been moved about and rattled around in the car.
Well, okay, stream's over. Bye, guys. Thanks.
Yeah. We're changing it all out anyway because we know there's gremlins in here. We're changing it out.
Oh, God.
We know there's gremlins in here. We're swapping it out. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay, fine. Right, let's take it apart. Do.
Well, apparently that happened.
Okay, right. So, let's see. Disassembly. Now, this is a heckin' Tetris game. Yeah, just start unplugging stuff where you can. Let's, that comes out. I'm going to pull back to a wide angle shot while you start disconnecting stuff. Let's get rid of that. And let's go to 90 degrees. There we go. What are you after?
Have you got other tips for this?
Yes. Do you need bigger or smaller?
I would imagine a slightly bigger one would be good.
That'll get onto fan screws.
But just if you had...
Yeah. To be honest, I don't go any bigger than that because if you need a bigger head on that, it's too big for the electric boy anyway. So yeah. Okay, right. Graphics card out. Right, so the AIO didn't make any weird noises just then. However, that might have been just where it's been jiggled. However, what we're going to do, we'll take all of this out. We'll bench test it anyway, just to see if we can find a problem with it.
Yes, and we all know the patented adamant IT wiggle.
Yeah. I think it's entirely possible that the AIO may have come good, but we'll see. You coming out with the fan?
No.
I would pull that out.
So it's wired in at the back.
We should probably take the back panel off and just unplug everything from there. I'm just going to get this graphics card out first, just so we...
There we go. Ta-da.
That's got a modest amount of dust on it. We'll clear that out while we're here. There we go. Started 4 minutes early. Intermittent issue with... Yeah.
Oh my good lord. The Tetris thing on this.
Yes. I vote we take the back panel off.
I vote that you put this back together. Fine.
Well, again, this is also a very bizarre motherboard with a bizarre layout. Ugh.
Oh, captives. That's nice.
NZXT, man. It's a good quality.
As long as you don't demand airflow.
Look, I want to keep all of my air in the case, thank you. I don't want it to escape. I paid for that air.
Oh dear.
Right. Fans. Can we get away with not chopping out the cabling here?
Can you get this fan?
Yeah. No, I'm going to chop them. I'm going to chop them, and we'll zip tie it back in afterwards. We've got zip ties, so
it's a Fantex fan.
Whoop. Sorry, John, we're undoing your cable tidying. It'll have to be redone. Yeah, those unplugged from there. Whoop. And Chris Kingham back again with another $5. Thank you very much. Graham, any plans on adding additional tiers to the membership? I've got to think of actually something to provide for that is the problem there. I intended to get another behind-the-scenes video out in June, but I didn't get round to it. However, it's still on the to-do list. And then after that, coming up very soon is the 100,000 subscriber special. And then after that, I'm basically going to move to a position where the members and patrons will see videos slightly earlier. So instead of waiting until a video is released on schedule, they'll see it as soon as I upload it. So they may see it a day early, a couple of days early, or even a week early if I'm ahead of schedule, basically. And once I've got a bit more, once there's actually like something to get from being a channel member or patron other than just your warm felt support kind of thing, at that point, I will probably add some extra tiers. So yeah, no plans for it yet, but I want to incorporate more, basically.
Want there to actually be something for the money.
Yes, basically that. I want people to be getting something for their money. But that's surprisingly difficult with the current format. And Spudnucket with a tenner, thank you very much. Look, this isn't spaghetti. They've been zip-tied back. And you're not allowed to, you try and build in one of these, man. You know, with your fancy fractals. Fractals are easy peasy compared to this. This is a nightmare to build in this case. It's small. There is nowhere to hide. So, yeah.
Also, just what is all of this?
If you remove the hard drive mount, it might be easier to get to the cables. Maybe. It depends on how much of that we've got to get off.
Well.
Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the motherboard.
Cables for it. I was just like, oh god, there's Wi-Fi cables as well.
What do you mean Wi-Fi cables?
As in cables going into a Wi-Fi adapter. See?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's one of those. It's early built-in Wi-Fi, so it's got a little Wi-Fi card on set on the board. Yeah.
I think that's a quarter of the cables that were stuffed through that.
Yeah, part of me is just like, does it all need to come out? But it's like, probably it is going to have to, because also the new this board. I mentioned this board has a bizarre layout. Like the ATX24 pin is at the top of the board, so we're going to have to reroute most of this anyway. So actually, yeah, we're better off just stripping it all out.
There we go.
Excellent.
That is all of that.
Get out of there. There we go. What are you? Oh, yes, that's fine. Yeah.
Right. That is basically everything attached. Yeah, good, good, good. Good. Cool.
Dedust this filter. Yo. Right, where are we up to?
Unscrewing the motherboard.
Cooler off first.
Can do.
Yeah, or failing that, we'll actually we'll drop the rad out.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. John, what part of this case? The front panel comes off this case, doesn't it? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you might get away with that. Caradog's going for the strip. I'm going to change the camera angle to.
I am not stripping. Do not phrase it in that fashion. That's not coming out right.
No, I was going to say, I think you're getting a bit ahead there. I'm going to pop this guy off.
I feel like it's hard and fast.
All right, hang on a sec. I'm going to put it upright then because it doesn't feel very stable at the moment. I'm going to go for the big tug. There we
Do
go.
you know NZXT's official method for removing that is pull hard? Legitimately, their official guidance.
Fair
is
enough.
Pull hard.
Pull hard. That's a hashtag if ever I heard one. Right.
Give it a solid tug.
The patented adamant IT tug.
I feel like that's a different category.
Alright. Let's see. What's going on in Spud says, I'd pay extra on Patreon if you got an extra wide mouse mat with white on it. Oh, no. I don't want to make me merchandise. Why are you guys like
Why
this?
not? If people are willing to pay money for it.
Yeah, maybe.
Dance monkey.
Specs of this PC right now, it's an i5. What's the 4th gen i5? 4500K.
Or 4600.
4600 it'll be, won't it? Yeah, it'll be a 4600K because it's 4th gen i5. DDR 16 gigs of DDR3. This is an NZXT H200i. It's a Kraken X52 water cooler, and the graphics card is a 2070 Super. Yeah, 2070 Super.
Those weren't the parts I expected to move there.
No, it has one of these. So hopefully we should be able to then feed that back through here and get it out the side. I'm gonna flip the camera around again.
There you go.
Camera will never be in the right place at any given time. Good. So now if we unscrew the motherboard, we can just lift that all out as one block.
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
I'll
all right.
allow you to do that.
Yeah, I was going to say it's pointing in my direction. I'm going to go in there with the wearer, actually.
So is this power supply staying? Or is the power supply being replaced?
The power supply is the new one. There's now an SF750 in there because John was fitting that power supply at the time when everything went horribly wrong, basically.
Oh, I see.
So yeah.
Oh, I see. It's an extension.
Yeah. 4670K and 4690K. Oh, fair enough. It's probably the 4670 because I don't think it was the refresh i5. There we go.
Where do you even
Is that an Honor Band watch? It is. It's an Honor Band 5.
Oh.
And it's Cow Dog is just like, I don't have such peasant things.
No, because this is the Honor Watch as well.
Oh,
it's
is
the
it?
Honor Watch 2.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Which is why I was like, is that an Honor Watch? And I was like,
yes,
yes this one is.
Yes,
but you meant yours.
Yeah, we're Club Huawei here.
Huawei.
Huawei.
It's my way or the Huawei.
Something's holding on, and I'm not sure what. Oh, it's SATA. Yep, there we go.
Oh,
there we go. Ugh. There we go. We've got a CPU cooler with a motherboard attached to it.
Good.
Right.
What, if any, of this bit do we want? Or do we not want any of it right now?
None of it. We were going to bench test, and I'm still thinking. We're ahead of schedule because it basically no fault found when we turned it on. So what I think we should do now is run this up with just plug in another SSD, install Windows on it, and see if we can reproduce the fault, and see if we can actually nail down what is actually broken on this. Mainly just to see if it was actually the power supply the whole time, because if we do if we stress test this on another power supply and it doesn't crash, then the power supply was probably what was originally broken. Whereas if we stress test this and it falls over on the Antec power supply, I'm calling bad motherboard, which kind of justifies what we're doing here today. However, we're replacing it anyway, just simply because it's 4th gen Intel, it's getting on a bit, and we're like, let's just swap it all out for peace of mind. We have the opportunity to. So
we have the technology.
We do have the technology.
We can rebuild him.
So yeah. Is that PSU installed fan side up? No, it's fan side down. Rejoice or despair, as is your preference. Let's see. More importantly, has the dust filter been cleaned? The dust filter is clean. I'm very proud of you, John. Ooh. Right. I'll put this to one side. Let's set up for bench test. I'm going to grab the Antec. And oh damn, okay, that's fine. I'll grab
There should be the Samsung one over there as well.
no, it's in the XP rig, isn't it? Oh, unless we use your toolkit one.
Yeah.
Has that got an install on it already? Do you know?
No.
Yeah. We don't need anything on here, do we? Yeah, we'll use this one.
As long as you've taken what you need from that.
I have taken what I need from this. Yep. Do you want to rough screw the fans back on just so it has cooling?
Yeah, that's fine. I was just taking the bits
Taking the
that
plate
I
off.
needed for the case.
That makes sense. Yep. Cool.
That's
Right.
fine. That is a different fan, which is not to do with this.
Right. Okay.
Those were, in fact, words.
Let's see. Da-da. Right. Adjusted. I'm just trying to keep up on the chat as well. Weekly Bacon Bro says, do I ever get sponsors? I've not had any serious sponsor offers yet. I've got a couple of emails from very dodgy looking companies that say, we're the we're in the top 5 internet companies of China and we'd like to sponsor your content. And like you look through their email and you're like, with what? And there's no mention of who they are, what they do, what they're sponsoring you with, or anything like that. And you're like, in the bin, you know. I do get plenty of. I am getting offers for review stuff though. So and I am sort of working on getting some review videos coming along in the background, which will be for some other stuff as well. You know, some tools, some other accessories, that kind of thing. So I'll be trickling a couple of those out to test the water with that and see how that goes. Let's see. It's not a question of if I can. It's or who will let me, but who will stop me. On a t-shirt would be awesome. I agree. I need to find the source of that though. That's not my line. I need to find out what the source of that is before I were to.
Isn't it Jurassic Park? The scientists were too preoccupied with whether they could to ever consider.
That's kind of different. But they should, yeah.
That's the kind of the line that I've always heard. Kind of.
It's very similar to that, isn't it? Yeah. It's definitely a similar note. I'm not sure if that's the same thing. It might be. I'll have to Google search it and find out because, you know, I've got to find out if that's actually like, you know, a copyrighted phrase or something like that, or if it's from something.
Does this motherboard come with fan headers?
Yes, they're in the middle.
Oh,
because
good.
where else would you put your fan headers?
Oh, good.
Oh, no, we'll put it on the wiring harness. Where is the... Oh, I have a Kraken wiring harness over here, so... Because the Kraken will need power anyway. So we go...
Of course, because it needs to power the RGB.
And the fans. It's not all about RGB, Hugh.
Isn't it?
No. Right. Right, yes, that goes on there. That goes there. That goes to there. And what's going on? Is that the NZXT H200? It is, yes. Please don't turn into another YouTube shill channel. No. I will do what I think is relevant content here or there, but it's not just going to turn into just endless shill videos. That's not the plan. But as I say, I want to test content for stuff that I think is good, basically. So yeah, that will be that. That's what I'm testing with. But it won't be only that though. No. Let's see. Ayn Rand. How would you pronounce Aaron? AYN. How would you pronounce that?
Yeah, as in the author of the book.
I'm not familiar with them.
Okay.
Am I uncultured now?
You would be very unwelcome in certain conservative circles.
Okay. Right. I'm grabbing a box.
The author of Atlas Shrugged. Or Shrugged.
I'm not familiar with it.
Yes. You would be unwelcome in certain conservative circles.
Right, I'm about to put that up on the box. So this board is so small that it's very difficult. Can we flip that over to the other side? Yeah, that'll balance it all. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. There we go.
We're cooking with gas.
And, oh, blimey. Yeah, is this working? Is this working?
There we go.
There we go. There. Right. John watches on, horrified. Okay, right.
What a bunch of clowns.
What makes it fun? This is also the reason why when someone is just like, oh, I did something bad, it was a bit ghetto, and it touched wires and things like that, and I'm like, you're fine. The amount of stuff that you get away with when you're doing this, it's just like, it's fine. Okay, right, I'm going to adjust the cameras, and I think we're ready to try and turn this on and start bench testing.
And I feel for sake of the sensitivity of this setup, we should probably plug in the power this side as opposed to traipsing it around that side, because everything will just spin.
Sure, yeah.
It will suddenly become a washing machine. Spin cycle.
Right.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Is that all good? Yeah, everything clear? Cool.
Clear. Charging. 200.
We need a SATA cable to plug in this SSD. I don't know. I'm falling over my words this afternoon.
Clearly it's time for more caffeine.
Maybe. Don't know about yet, but definitely at some point during this stream. Or alcohol. That might also be a thing.
Right. Also, do you have a Windows 10 flash drive?
I do.
Good. Do you know where it is?
Yes.
Do you want to plug it in then?
Okay. Right, over here. One minute.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, it's a special tree. I'll get the keyboard and mouse. Okay.
All right.
Right.
I genuinely went to grab the box to support the motherboard and was just like, well, where is
These
the motherboard?
things are not attached. Okay. Adamant IT is brought to you by Wish.com. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
However, for only £50,000, it too can be a part of a Wish brand.
Yeah. Ridge Wallet, Manscaped, and Raid Shadow Legends. Shadow Man here. Oh God.
I don't want to imagine what your Manscaped Ridge wallet would look like.
I legitimately, I don't know what sponsorships I would actually. There are some that would be an app, like for example, Raid Shadow Legends is an absolute hard no, just simply because they have gone beyond. They've gone beyond me.
I think if you could still get sponsored simply by having it playing on a computer in the background of a video. Oh. So you just leave it playing in the background of a video and at no point mention it and no point look at the computer.
Yeah.
If that would still get you money, I feel like that's acceptable.
Raid Shadow Legends has gone beyond meme status to the point where legitimately everyone is just sick of it now. I think the only person who can get away with a Raid sponsorship is the Internet Historian, just because he's that good at adverts. Have you ever watched Internet Historian?
No.
You legitimately watch some Internet Historian at some point.
Okay.
He covers just viral things that happened on the internet / real life, but it's very funny. However, he has the best Raid Shadow Legends adverts ever.
Okay.
Just legitimately.
Does it actually almost make you want to play the game?
Not at all.
Then it's not a very good advert, is it?
Yeah, but it's entertaining. He gets away with it. That's the thing.
Do you want to turn it on?
Maybe. Right, where is the front panel? It's going to be in the middle somewhere because everything is in the middle.
That one? Oh no, that's for TPM.
Probably there is TPM. Sorry. I think it's there. Let's go. Stab.
There is in fact airflow off of that cooler.
There is. The Kraken hasn't lit up, but the fans are running, so. Let's see, have we got video out? Video capture device 2. Yes, it has posted. This is a really jank looking setup, isn't it? Let me get you a full screen preview.
I'd also just like the fact that if the camera were lower and looking up at this, it just kind of looks like it's built on a hill. Like, make the components look almost normal sized.
Windowed. Go. Is that that's,
hey!
You can roughly see what you're doing there, Caradog. It's fine. Right, we basically got to do a quick Windows install on this SSD, and then we can actually bench test and get into it. We got 20 minutes to find out what's wrong with this. 20 minutes before we have to stop building.
Pro is on the list. Yeah, that one.
Pro, just put on Home. Who cares? Home is at the top. We don't need Pro just to see if it's dead.
Hey, I'm more impressed by the fact I can remember the sequence of key presses.
Hey, look, have a feel of this a sec, Caradog. Put your hands on those tubes and tell me what you think is wrong. Can you feel that?
What, it going...
Feels like it's going pulse. It's going...
There we go. It is very unhappy.
That pump doesn't feel like it's pumping to me.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. The lights aren't on.
Nobody's home.
The lights were bright.
Can we lift it up so you can feel the back of the socket?
Sure, I guess. Okay, here we go.
Because that will tell us if it's 1 billion degrees or not. There is no warmth in there, so at the very least, it's not hot at the moment in the sense of being concerning.
You got any... That doesn't feel like it's pumping to me. Either that or it's just resonating. It's all going... You know, which it might be. Is that coil whine or a pump? I think that's coil
I'm going to
whine.
go with a pump.
Yeah. Well, the pump can't be getting its power from the header. I suppose it
Well,
could.
I've only unplugged the fans.
Oh, I see. Oh, I thought you unplugged the pump. Oh, I've got that on my end.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
Yeah. I was seeing if the vibrations were coming from these fans.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was just trying to isolate them.
Yeah. Gaming motherboard. Yeah. 2 guys flogging 4th gen e-waste. Hey, that's very rude.
We're not flogging it. We're not suggesting that you purchase this.
Looks like the start of Tetsuo. Oh no. Canada! Weird science, increased size. At least we're not waiting for Windows XP to load. Yes, that's true. This is true. Chug. Oh yeah, lower lack of coolant and stuff like that. It might be. Yeah. It's entirely possible that this thing has suffered some coolant permeation or something like that. But it's really hard to tell. Where are we now? We're on black screen. Are we waiting for a reboot after the first phase or something? Yeah. Let's see. What's the upgrade going to be coming from? So, well, I'll talk to you guys about this while we wait for this. Oh, I can't show you because the upgrade is in this box that we're sitting on. We've got a B450i Aorus Pro Wi-Fi and a 3800X in it going in. So basically, I've got a 3rd gen, 2nd gen Ryzen platform. No. Yes, 3rd gen. 3 is 3rd.
3rd gen Ryzen, 2nd gen Zen.
Zen 2 3800X. In a B450i Aorus Pro Wi-Fi motherboard.
Press something, BIOS setup something. Okay.
No. Yeah, I was going to say that's the post screen with the spinner on top of it. It's doing that weird thing that some of them do.
I was making sure it wasn't a red error message going ACPI not detected.
Yeah. Possible refilling video. That would be very interesting, actually, Postal, if that is the case. I mean, I might... what we're trying to do at the moment, we want to get into Windows so we can run some stress tests on it and just identify if this cooler works properly. If it doesn't, here's one I bought earlier. We have literally another one. And we're going to drop that one in there.
Suddenly Blue Peter.
Yeah. What if we have any doubts, we're just going to swap it out for the spare one that we have, and then I'll do a post-mortem on this later. And yeah, refilling, that might be a really good idea because it's still a good cooler, this. The Krakens are really nice water coolers. They're very overpriced, but they're
good enough.
Yeah, they're nice water coolers. So it would be a bummer to have to chuck one out. So yeah. Right, rebooting again. We should hit desktop this time, I think, don't we?
No, because I haven't done the actual setup. I've only done the copy to disk and install. I haven't done the
Oh, okay.
user accounts and stuff.
I'm not paying any attention at all at the moment.
No.
I'm not going to lie.
Can you pop this out
No.
and preview it? Okay.
I cannot. However, what I'll do is I'll change to the HDMI capture main because that's...
We don't need this camera.
Yeah, exactly. So let's do that.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, we're coming back.
Goodbye.
It's the end of the stream now. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. And I'll be... Shush! Bam. Nope, that's the wrong one. Bam. There we go. We got there in the end. I was like, it's one of these sources here somewhere. I don't know which one.
Saucy.
Here comes Cortana. Right, yes. Oh, yeah, we don't need to connect to any of that, do we? Oh, well.
I have no idea where the
we'll connect
button is.
upwards.
I cannot see the button.
Hold on. Good grief. There you go.
Thank
You've
you.
got ease of... Why is ease of access down there? Oh,
Because
your tooltip.
Yes.
There we go. All right, we're on. Doo-doo. You don't need Pro to test if it's dead. Yeah. You wonder if your LGA 1366 mount will fit on the Kraken. Probably will. These Krakens are the standard... what's the name of the people who make all the water cool, all the
Acertech?
Acertech, yeah. It's the standard Acertech mount. Yeah. It's the standard Acertech mount. So it's got the spinny clip-on jobby. So the ring style mount. So you can chop and change mounts on these. It's very handy.
No Cortana.
Doo-doo. Has anyone noticed how different the Windows 10 install on laptops versus PCs? Not really. How so?
The only difference, as far as I'm aware, is just auto-detecting Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But then mine does that because I've got motherboard inbuilt Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Doo-doo. Think the mount would work? Yeah, it would. Like, I mean, I've got to add here. There's the Intel mount for one of these backplate and the ring mount. I've just got that sitting around just because, and these also fit the old Corsair H100s as well. And I've got a couple of and because I've got a couple of Corsair H100s in the shop. Obviously, I've got this one, so if I need to, no problem. So if I need to actually fit to an Intel system, I can stick the Intel mount on it. But they've all got AMD mounts on it because I only work with AMD stuff at the moment. Not because I'm a fanboy, but just because it's better. Oh, how the tables have turned. So yeah. All right. You're going to stream because you're going to cook Slavic food. Okay, enjoy your food, my dude. Doo-doo. What's the specs again? The old specs, this is a 4650K, we reckon. Or 4600K. It's 4th Gen i5, basically. But we're diagnosing this, and then we're changing out to a 3800X.
There we go.
I will let you continue.
Can I have a pen drive?
A pen drive?
With your toolkit?
Yes.
Testing.
Yes. I can remember where there it is.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to need graphics drivers first, though.
Yes. Go on then.
Actually, what was it crashing on? Was it Furmark or was it Cinebench? It was Furmark it fell over on, wasn't it? Or was it both at the same time? Furmark, yeah. Yeah, so we need graphics drivers and Furmark. And also we need hardware monitor just to make sure that we actually have CPU cooling and we're not throttling back to about 800 megahertz.
I was going to say, by now, people have been using their desktop, just slow down to run music with.
Yeah, so it's probably running. Yeah.
That is stuff.
I still think that pump feels unhappy. Something feels wrong about that. Just the vibration on the hoses doesn't feel right. It feels like the bearing in the pump has gone and it's going wah, 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 you know.
It sounded like it wasn't right.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear John in the background, but he said it sounded like the pump had run dry. So,
Do you
yeah.
want to grab the latest drivers?
Yes. Have you copied off of it?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Ugh.
Is Cinebench an installer or is it just a... Oh no, it's an extract.
NVIDIA Game Ready driver. Oops. Why is the top hit on Google search for Game Ready driver from 2017? No, I don't want automatic update. I just want the latest Game Ready driver. Why is that not the first option when you're downloading drivers? It's so dumb.
Apparently we're all in the reds because we've got 3 degrees C from TJ Maxx.
Oh no. Yeah. So we've got no CPU cooling. Yeah, boys. There we go. All right. The Kraken is kill.
Yes, because our core clocks are 1.4 gigahertz.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
that answers that one.
Yep. Okay, so we need to get different cooling on it straight away. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So number one, yes, the Kraken is kill. That's confirmed. So
That's subsequent to the crash.
yes, there's more than one.
Oh, absolutely,
cause
but
yeah.
we have very much proof
Yeah.
that the Kraken is also
Yeah.
no good.
Considering though it initially looked like it was a no fault found, yeah, at least we found a problem, because initially I was like, oh, awesome, it's working. Just as we put it on camera, it's working. So
It's working!
Episode 1 memes. I will make it legal.
It's getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
There are 2 Krakens.
Release the Kraken!
Yes. I'll stick the Intel mount on this, so you can just pull that off and we just swap them out. Everything goes quiet as we start concentrating. This is why I sit and make stupid noises when I go do and stuff like that. That's me feeling dead air when you just have to suddenly concentrate on something for a second.
There is thermal paste. Ow, that's hot. I didn't expect the pump block to be hot as well.
Well, yeah, it was at 100 degrees. There's no liquid in it, I don't think. Well, there probably is, or even,
No,
I think the pump is shagged.
I mean, here,
Yeah.
like this ring is warm.
Yeah. Oh, really? Bloody hell, yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, we did just install Windows 10 with no CPU, with no liquid flow. So yeah,
Apparently, yes.
we did just cook whatever was left of that. However, yeah, the pump is killed. Clear, cool. All right. Do you want to? Yeah, you're whipping the fans off of that. I suppose I better put on some new thermal paste because we
Yes.
just cooked that thermal paste as a special treat. Right, chat. What thermal paste pattern should we use?
A smiley face. Technically, I guess we should use a line down the middle
A line down the middle.
because it's monolithic.
Yes, I suppose in the shape of the because it's a rectangle, isn't it?
Yeah, or you could just spread it out with sufficient mounting force.
Smear it.
No. Apply it like Vaseline.
Just put it on randomly like a normal human. Yeah. Use some Thermal Grizzly Cryonaut. They could sponsor me. I'd take a sponsorship from Thermal Grizzly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Arctic, or
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be that'd be a really good one actually. That'd be quite relevant to me.
Arctic as in...
Yeah, or just Arctic, the company in general. They can send me liquid
Yes.
freezers.
That's what I meant
Yeah.
then, as opposed to Arctic
Yeah.
as in silver.
Yes.
Because that's also a name of a company. Because of course it is. It also makes thermal paste.
Right. I've used the I've gone with the line. I'll show I've just realised you guys are staring at a black screen because we're turned off again. Let's go back to bench cam. There we go. I'll show you guys the pattern I've gone for. We've gone for a line because it's a monolithic die. So there's my line. There we go. Let's get this mounted up.
So what happens if we mount this up and we still have the same temps?
If we mount this up and it's still going up in flames,
Then
well, no, it can't.
Then the wiring harness is broken?
Could be. No, this is my wiring harness. Because John's wiring harness is still in the case. So we've already swapped out the wiring harness, so we know it's not the wiring harness.
Are you certain that your wiring harness will work with the other cooler?
Yes, because these are both the same model.
They are literally the same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both Kraken X52s.
Okay.
So, yeah. So... change the video feed to... Oh, yes. Yep, sorry, we got that. Let's see. RT products are rad too. Yeah, absolutely. See that lock for everything Corsair? They should sponsor you. Yeah, I'd take a Corsair sponsorship. I like Corsair products. I'm not a fanboy, but just Corsair are doing well at the moment. There are some of their stuff where I'm just like, I don't think that's worth the money, and some stuff which I think is a little bit excessive. But overall, Corsair are killing it, in my opinion.
They've finally released some good new cases.
Yeah, they've got some good new
The
cases.
4,000 and 5,000s.
Yep. The Hydro Capellex series, it looks really good. You know, like not that long ago, it used to be all about Corsair versus NZXT. And NZXT haven't made anything new in years, apart from maybe the Kraken Z series. And that's a bit of a mixed bag depending on what perspective you're coming from. You know, it's an okay cooler, it's just really expensive for what it is. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, but like they haven't released any new cases where, you know, or anything like that. They've just been mired in problems with the H1 and all of that mess.
Problems almost entirely their own making.
That's right. Whereas meanwhile, Corsair are killing it. They're making new products. Their products are good. They might not be the best, but they're consistent.
They're consistently good enough.
Yeah. And they're very accessible as well, you know. All right.
Can
We put that on.
we do that a slightly nicer way?
We can do it any way you want.
Any way you want it, that's the way you got it.
Yes. Let's see. What's wrong with the computer? Well, we've had two problems that we've been trying to identify. Number one was a cooling issue, which we have just confirmed. The Kraken X52 that we've just taken off of this rig, the pump is running dry, or it's not working, or something is wrong. That one's very gurgly, but it was very gurgly in my computer. Then the other issue that we're now going to look for is a crashing issue. Crashing issue in Furmark we're now going to try and nail down. How are we doing for time? 55. We're out of time, so we've got one shot to try and reproduce this fault, just to see if we can confirm whether whether this motherboard is got problems or not. Let's see. Where's the video capture? I think I just need to turn that one off. Yeah, there we go. Back into Windows. Yep. Oh, I should have graphics drivers for you now.
Good.
Are you kidding? It didn't download?
Did you not click the download button?
There was one more. I clicked on download, and then there was another one saying, thank you. Now click here to download. And I'm just like...
Oh, look. Now we're at 3.8 gigahertz.
Wait, this is Notebook.
What are you doing?
I don't...
Are you
know.
struggling with the...
I am.
Oh, dear.
Right. Good grief. That 20 series. Just give me the game-ready driver. Don't ask me to select. They're all the same. Oh!
Harold!
Right.
Phantom! That's better. We're sitting at 26C now.
That sounds more like it. All right, graphics drives are downloaded. They're 720 megs now.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
I thought they were 450 still. 720 megabytes for a graphics driver.
Oh, yes.
It is ridiculous. It's illegal. Joshua says, you think NZXT is too busy in the custom pre-built PC department. I agree. They kind of turned into a system integrator and decided they didn't need to innovate anymore. Any progress with the eBay RAM situation? Not yet. I'm waiting for the chap to get back to me again. He's accepted my return. However, because he himself is in a bind, I extended an olive branch. Actually, I'll explain the situation because it was an interesting one. I bought some nice RAM off eBay, but the chap sent me the wrong kit. I won an auction for some 4,000 mega transfer RAM, and I got sent a 3600 kit. And so I sent him a message saying, "You sent the wrong kit, bro." And he said, "Oh no, that means I've sent the 4,000 to someone else who should have had the 3600." And he said, "I'll contact that buyer and see. I'll try and contact them and see if they'll send it back." And said, "That's fine. Mistakes happen. Let me know if he gets back to you, because maybe I can send this kit directly to him and save a step and things like that. Or if he's going to be dishonest and keep the nice memory, we'll talk and we'll come to an agreement, because I still need more RAM. So, maybe we can do a partial refund or something like that. It's still a 3600 kit. It's fine, So, so yes. So I'm waiting for him to get back to me to tell him whether he's got things or not. So yes, to be confirmed.
4690K. There we go.
4690K. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it is a 90 then. Yep. NZXT's social media team tweeted about people who play on pre-built consoles and then apologized for it the next day. Yeah, that's a bad take. That's a bad take. If you installed Windows, the pump was working. It sure as sugar wasn't, I can tell you that much.
We were thermal throttling to like 1.2 gigahertz.
At 98 degrees C.
Yeah.
So, yes.
It's not instantly spiked.
Yeah. Crashing issue on Firmark, GPU itself perhaps. We don't think it's the GPU, but we haven't actually proven that it's not the GPU. It just doesn't feel like a GPU issue. It's not consistent with GPU problems, because the system, does it black screen or does it freeze, John? I can't remember.
Good question.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it either freezes or it black screens. So, I mean, it could be GPU, but it doesn't feel like a GPU issue to me. 3600 CL16 is a good sweet spot. Yeah, sadly, the kit I've got is 3600 C18, so it's a very mediocre 3600 kit. It's Vengeance LPX Samsung die. Don't know if it's B die or not, but it's a Samsung die. It'll probably go down to C17 or maybe C16.
Well, if it is B die, it'll do 3600 like CL12.
Yeah, I don't know if it's B die or not. It's just a Samsung die on it. I haven't actually checked the version number though. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
However,
temperatures are happy. It's been running for 2 minutes. We're at 41C.
All right, so we've got good cooling now. We just need graphics to test Firmark. The graphics download is finished. Let's get that onto
Sweet.
PR. Let's see. Christopher David asks, can you use Hacko tips on the TS100? I believe, I'm 99% certain you can. They just seem obnoxiously long. So yeah. However, I'm 99% certain you can use Hacko tips in the TS100, yes.
These are some really good taps.
Maybe we just got a really good mount. There you go. My diagonal line, perfect. You're left of me. You're left.
See, the thing is, though, now, because this is a 4690K, I want to manually clock it to like 4.7.
You could probably clock the balls off of this, yeah.
Yes.
However, we don't have time to do that now. We don't have time for that now. We've got to get graphics drivers installed, and we need to Firmark this thing and see if we can reproduce the problem.
What is with the name of your external?
What, Elutang?
Yes.
It's the name of this enclosure. However, it is rubbed off of the enclosure, so it doesn't really make sense anymore. However, external hard drives, I always give them the name of whatever brand is written on the enclosure, so I know at a glance which it is. However, Elutang itself has rubbed off of the enclosure, so it now looks a bit like, what the hell is an Elutang, you know?
I wondered if it was from your naming scheme.
No, it holds no significance to me. Elutang enclosures are really good though. They're really cheap on Amazon and they're good. You know, I'm not going to say they're the fastest, but you know, this is this is a SATA M.2 enclosure we're using for this external drive, and it'll pull 300 or 400 megs. which is, you know, over USB 3, that's fine, you know. You'd be very hard pressed to find any other external drive that will go higher than that without paying for a very exotic external SSD, which would be very expensive. And this has got a cheap ass 128 gig SATA M.2 in it, you know.
Yeah, that's running absolutely fine. So that's good.
Void Pure, you got a 4790K? Yeah, 4790 club. Oh no, I've got a 47. There's a 4770K in the computer that we're streaming from at the moment. So yeah. Hello, fellows. You have Paul Daniels live streaming also. Oh, hard to choose between the two. Have them both on.
Driver?
Dual wield.
Where's the USB-C port on the graphics card?
Yeah.
You've been shortchanged. You're missing a USB-C port.
Yeah. It's probably just because maybe it's a reference card and and it has the footprint for it or something like that.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Let's install.
Oh well. Let's see. What are my thoughts on Windows 11 lately? Well, while we're waiting for this to install, I'm not going to go on about this for a long time because I'm starting to get a bit tired of Windows 11 already. But then that's for multiple reasons. But we spoke about this at length last week. But here's the update: Microsoft are still doubling down on the whole TPM thing, and I'm very glad that I bet $0 on my bet that TPM will not be required because Microsoft seem pretty certain that TPM is going to be required still. We were right about the Windows 11 readiness tool, the system checker tool that tells you whether your computer can run Windows 11. We were right about that being hogwash because Microsoft pulled it. Yeah. So we're 1-0 there. However, Microsoft are still doubling down on TPM, and it looks like they might actually be serious.
Good.
I think that's a bad. It's not a bad thing. It's just too sudden. If they'd given more notice, if they'd said like last year, the next version of Windows will require TPM, I don't think it would have been a problem. But I think giving people effectively 6 months, assuming they want to run the new version of Windows, giving people 6 months, I think it's short notice. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. The insider preview seems great. The insider preview, based on what you said, the insider preview is literally just a reskinned Windows 10.
Basically.
Yeah. So I don't know how I feel about it.
It reports its version number as 21H2, as we expected it would.
Yeah.
Steam hardware survey detects it as Windows 10.
Yeah.
As opposed to being like, I don't know how to deal with this. So.
Yeah. TPM is so easily sidestepped. Yes. Which is, I've no doubt there'll be workarounds, but like, I don't want to use workarounds. I don't want to use workarounds on customer computers because it's janky and you can't provide guarantees with it and stuff like that. So it's just like, there's not a doubt in my mind that there'll be a way of getting around it. It's just a case of, is that something that I would want to do as a service that I'm warrantying to customers, you know? Maybe it will. Who knows?
Dumbass.
So yeah.
I can spell Furmark.
Yeah. Okay. Are you Cinebenching at the same time, or are you trying to get out?
I am attempting to close Cinebench, but I forgot to close Cinebench before the driver installed.
Fair enough. Do you need more magnification there?
GPU stress test. Go.
What we could do, if I do that.
Oh, there you go. That's fine.
And then that gives you something a bit more workable there.
We have more than 13 frames a second.
Good. Yeah. We might need to up the anti-aliasing and stuff a bit more to. I'm not sure if we're going to be maxing it right now.
We are at half decent core clocks, mem temp. Yeah.
Oh,
they all seem to be fine. We are on a
TDP?
power limit.
We're on power limit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough then. Yeah.
That seems to be going fine. I'm going to close that and.
You're going to hit it a bit harder or something.
And I'm going to, change the resolution.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah. Can you remember how long it gave in Furmark, John? Was it about 10 minutes or was it longer than that? Roughly.
I think it was about 10 minutes or under.
Yeah.
Originally, I ran both Furmark and Cinebench simultaneously.
Yeah.
Came back to it.
Yeah. All right. Hit it with Furmark and Cinebench at the same time, and we'll waffle for 10 minutes, and If it crashes in that time, then we've got reproduction. If it doesn't crash, then I'm going to assume that the power supply was the original problem with this computer, which has already been swapped out.
What are these resolutions?
I
Oh,
don't
they're 4
know.
by 3.
Yeah.
That's why I'm confused.
Have you
by them.
considered just clicking on the drop down?
Yeah, but I couldn't get to the resolutions I wanted.
Ah,
But then I realised that instead of doing a semi-logical list, it was that.
yeah. Bundy says, I think TPM won't be necessary by the time 11 is... Oh, bloody hell. Furmark, are you okay? Are we... Is it still there? Are we...
That was interesting.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
Don't know. But look,
Oh, it's...
I think it's a layout issue.
Yeah.
I think it's
Is
a
that-
layout issue.
Or is that capture, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not crashing. It's just
No,
really
exactly.
upset. That didn't look like a GPU issue, did it? That looked...
It looked like a Windows driver issue, to be perfectly
Yeah.
honest.
Oh, God. What is that?
I think it's a weird sync issue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that it probably needs restarting. Considering
Yeah.
we haven't restarted since we installed the driver.
Yeah, Chris S calls restart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what we should do is move this here,
Yeah.
leave it running Furmark and stuff, and start building stuff into the case.
Yes, we can do that, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Righto, yeah, let's migrate this so we can leave a stress test running and then we can start building up the computer
Yeah.
with the new
Yeah,
kit.
exactly as Chris said. Yeah, it's the capture issue.
That was a capture issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was just like, that was pretty funky. Like,
Because it wasn't GPU error ish
Yeah.
specifically. It was like a display sync issue.
Yeah.
Where the display halfway down, it suddenly goes, oh, I'm in the wrong place, and starts drawing over here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right. Okay. You get that running. I'm going to start migrating us up the bench so we can
Yeah,
get
that's-
two things at the same time.
Say, oh, no. 1600 by 900. 8 times. GPU stress test. Again. Yeah, looks. Yeah, see, it doesn't look GPU issue-y.
We are on a really naff capture card.
Yeah.
I tell you what we
I
could
wonder
do
if it's
super
a weird
quick.
timing issue. Have you still got your Elgato?
I've got the Ava Media.
Sorry,
yeah.
Ava Media.
Yeah. Yeah, if we swap out to the Ava Media, we'll swap out to the Ava Media. Yeah, we'll do that. I was almost going to
It's less
suggest
disruptive.
let's swap the camera and the thing over. However, yeah, that's less disruptive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to grab the light gun. Cut it there. Ah, good. There you go. Right, I am going to cut the capture. Hopefully that doesn't crash OBS, just pulling out a capture card that it's currently using.
Doesn't appear to.
Good.
OBS appears to still be reacting.
OBS is a lot more stable than it used to be. That very much would have crashed it once upon a time.
Understandable.
Okay, right. We are switching out to a different capture card to see if that fixes that sync issue. Right. We want video capture device 2. Go to Live Gamer Mini. There we go. So we've just switched out to my Ava Media Live Gamer Mini. So let's see if that does the same thing.
So you've got an interesting thing going on the side of the image there. Your live gamer is unhappy with the text.
Yeah, the Live Gamer is really bad at text and desktop. Yeah. The Ava Media Live Gamer Mini, it seems really good at game capture, but text and desktop stuff, absolutely awful. What am I moving? Am I going for this?
That
Yep.
way.
Yep. Hang on a sec. Are you lifting? Yep.
Yes,
There we go.
There you go. Cool. There you go.
There we go. Have you spotted something that's about to fall out, or are you just horrified?
We are.
He's right, you know.
Oh yeah, it's fine. But we got another one over there.
We have. Let's do a box swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're just working out what bits we need and how we're gonna stick stuff in here. It's all fine.
All right. Preparing for box swap. This isn't jank at all.
There you go.
I'm making noises because you guys can't see what we're doing, so the noises help give you a feel.
An appreciation for the
Yeah.
situation.
Okay, right. Are we good? We're good. Right, that's fine. That's there.
Yes.
Yes, right, all right. So, I'm going to swap out, let's swap these two out. Let's go to, what the hell scene am I on at the moment? What about that one? Give me that. And give me video capture, add existing, video capture device 2. And we'll put that, put that up there so you guys can see what that's doing in the corner. I'll make it cover, let's put it there. There we go, that'll do.
Oh dear. Fine.
Editing scenes live, it's fine, it's fine. Right. Put that out of the way. Whoop. All right. So, this is the new kit that we're going to put in. So we've got lovely, cute motherboard. The eagle-eyed among you might notice this motherboard from a very recent video. This totally wasn't in the P200, like the day before yesterday. But yeah, we've got B450i Aorus, and that has got a 3800X in it, 16 gigs of crucial ballistics. This is only DDR3000, this stuff, so it's not the quickest of cats, but it's what I had on short notice. However, it is C15, so it's good 3000 at least. Well, good enough, you know. It's not as bad as I've got I have another 3000 kit that is 3000 C16, and I'm just like, okay, that's just bad memory, you know.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be that 3000 CL22 kit you bought.
Which one was that?
They're literally just the naked green PCBs.
I don't remember that one.
I have expunged this from my memories.
I may
therefore
have,
it did not
legitimately,
exist.
yeah. I may have actually just blotted that out from my memory. Let's see. Berry donuts.
That requires brutal amounts of force.
But to be honest, at least it goes in with a firm click or
At
something.
least it still goes in.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey Graham, I want to know if you can help my graphics card last longer aside from cooler GPU die core temps. Does using less VRAM mean longer lifespan for the video memory chips? No. Keeping the graphics card cooler will definitely help with its lifespan, I would say. So if you want to keep it, memory temperature on most graphics cards isn't really a big deal unless you have GDDR6X, a la the 3090. However,
Because yes, let's put memory cards in the back of the card.
Yeah.
And they're not cooled.
pretty much that. However, on the vast majority of graphics cards, as long as you've got cooling on there, it's fine. And if you want to preserve the lifetime of the graphics card, maybe undervolt it ever so slightly, because most graphics cards will probably undervolt slightly without any meaningful hit in performance, and that'll just bring the temps down slightly. And also just making sure you've got good airflow to the card as well will help, because that means just the cooler is stressing less. So yeah. Oops. Front plate for the radiator.
Yes. Oops. Oh well. Luckily,
Do it live, folks.
Luckily, it's just a sheet of metal.
Yes.
It is not overly fragile. Right, we can. Oh, does that also screw in?
Does it screw into the back? I don't think so. I think it just sort of clips in.
Sure as hell looks like it screws in.
Oh yes, I can spot it. Yeah, it's that one there.
Yeah.
There we go. Nothing out of Furmark yet. Do you want to start up Cinebench at the same time? Just see if we can goad it into dying. Right, yeah, that's fine. Right, that's going to go up there.
No. Yes.
Ah. Doing a Linus. Oh no. Da, 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 da. Good. Right. That's starting up. That is one of the... Oh, that's John's Kraken harness. So yeah, that will be going back in.
That is running. That is running.
Cool. All right. Let's plan our motherboard layout. So that's going to go at the back. The USB 3 needs to go down in the normal locations. That's coming up and over.
Does that need to come out?
Down there.
Where is
I
your...
don't think so. What are you after?
That's a screwdriver.
Yeah. I reckon we should put the motherboard in first, just so we can just
But
start
that,
plugging stuff
that
in.
screw needs to come out.
Yeah. Well, that could just come down there.
Sure.
But I don't know if we're...
What to do that?
Yeah, because then we've buried some of the cable loop over the top like that, haven't we? And it means that we don't have to redirect all of this. So yeah. Although I have a suspicion that I think the ATX extension needs to be unclipped, because where this is designed to go up to the top of the motherboard previously, that now needs to be shortened so it doesn't come out as far. Go over that. Oh, you're just... Yes, okay. I was like, what are you doing?
Losing some of the length of the
Yes.
USB 3.
Right, I'm putting the motherboard in.
Yeah.
Yep, just lay it down. The screwdriver is as well.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Yep. Are we? Yes, we are cinebenching. Cool.
Yes.
Oh. Right, let's bring this boy in. Let's go for that angle, I think, so you guys can see what we're up to, for better or for worse. And we're going to go Brio. And we're going to go... No. Yes, we will do that. I'm butchering my scenes, something chronic here. It's pretty bad. Right, transform. Reset transform. There we go. And can we also have that? Oh, yeah, let's just do this. All right, I'm going to be bad. And we're going to move that up there. Whoop. That'll do.
Wait, does ITX
Right,
have standardized layout? That actually standardized?
I think so, because the corners are literally the only place you can put screws on an ITX motherboard. There's literally nowhere else to put them.
So, where are the screws that came out of the motherboard?
Good question, well presented. I unscrewed them. Right. I thought I just put them on the thing. Yeah, here we go. Yes, it's these boys. 1, 2, 3, and probably 4.
There should be 3 separate ones. Because those 3 separate ones were the ones...
Oh, yeah, that's those then. Yeah, so you need 1 more.
That does not feel like a standoff screw.
Okay.
Because they've fallen off the standoff, that's why.
Ah, okay. Do you want me to hold it in place?
Oh no, there you go.
No? Ah, cool. think the encoding of the stream is completely cancelling out any graininess from the webcam.
Hopefully.
Yeah, potentially.
That is ultimately,
Yeah.
to a degree, the point.
Yeah. I mean, what are we streaming at? We're only at...
600.
Yeah, we're only at 4 meg 30 FPS at the... Well, 4 meg 30 FPS. That shouldn't be too bad. We could improve the quality.
You almost don't need the extension now, because it's literally just looping like that.
Yeah,
So that
however...
the length.
Yeah, but it looks ugly if there's non-braided wires there.
But they're, well, I'm just saying there literally wouldn't be any wires.
Yeah. Possibly.
Feel free to lose the extension.
Because it would literally just be a black
Yeah.
connector with a black wire coming off.
Yeah. That might actually be easier.
The new have changed on
Yeah.
the new power supply came with braided connectors there.
Mm.
So I could just swap out for that
Yeah.
braided without extension.
Yeah.
So I don't think life
Did
extensions-
you happen to bring them? Okay.
Where was the... Oh, yeah, because the motherboard 8-pin is in the middle of the old
Yeah.
board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because everything is in the middle on that board. Just... This motherboard, man. It's just... Hang on a sec. Ugh. The CPU connector is there. It's in the middle of everything. And the front panel is there. Just everything is in the middle. Just grr. All right. Whoop.
That almost looks like you custom fabricated a plate for the hard drives.
Yes, he did.
You did?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Because we
It's only designed to
Yeah.
house one 3.5-inch drive.
we said in the video when we were making it, John custom made these in order to be able to put multiple drives in this case. And then there are a million comments saying, where can I buy that plate? And I'm like, we literally said it's custom made. We didn't buy it. So yeah.
But it's literally just two
Yeah.
stainless steel rectangles.
Pretty much. Right. Hello, Night Fusion. How's it going? Let's see. Is that an 860 or an 850 Evo? It is a 840 Pro. It's an old boy. 840 Pro. On YouTube, you do 15 kilobits per second bit rate for 1440p 60.
Ouch.
I think you mean 15 megabits per second there. Otherwise, you'd have about 2 pixels. It's a new wireless power supply and wireless monitor. Yeah. Right. What are you working on at the moment?
Bring up a little bit more length on this cable.
Okay. I see.
It's
Put that
loops
up.
there.
Yeah.
That's where it's loops.
Cool. Right.
I couldn't
the other
work out
two-
why it seemed to be about 3 centimeters long.
Yeah. We need one more screw in the motherboard. Where has that last motherboard screw gone?
It's that way around as well now. Go.
Where did I put them down?
Oh, I want it.
I'm going to grab another one in a minute.
That?
Nope.
Yes, I want that.
Right. I'm going to steal one motherboard screw so I can find the matching one.
Oh, really?
BRB.
Oops. Okay.
I'll come and read chat while I'm hunting for screws.
There we go.
Chris S, oh, 15k kilobits per second. So 15 meg.
Yeah.
840 Pro Red, yes, correct. There
There we go.
Let's see. Night Fusion, thank you very much for the £5. Got a replacement 2080 Ti for the one that died. Oh, fair play. Is it another magic one? Also, another note on the 3090. Yeah, going back for army. Man, that was a weird one. You were having a bad time with that 3090. Ah. Well, come on. I know I've got.
That sort of power connector is very unhappy.
Yeah.
It's not ideal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of nothing much that can be done about that one.
Well, mount the drives the other way up.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea actually.
However, that can be for another time.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They screw in from the bottom of the case.
But you've screwed the drives.
No,
into the
that's
case.
how they're supposed to mount. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've screwed the drives into the through the bottom of the case.
Yes.
Right.
That's the
Yes.
official mount.
Yeah.
The side.
Yeah.
In order for me to mount up and above it.
That is how they are intended to be mounted.
Horrifying.
Yeah. Bit of an afterthought on this case.
So
All right.
what's this one?
We now have motherboard screws. That goes through to the
Cool,
front
can you pull
SSD.
it through? Looks we'll refeed it because it's got caught up in all the power supply cables.
Okay. Oh, we got, yeah, pull it out. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because it just got caught in all the power supply cables, so we might as well.
I'm putting this aside. We don't actually need this to be sitting there.
What are you? You are Mr. 2?
Trying not to stick my head in front of the camera, but I've got to see what I'm doing. There we go. It's all there.
Where is... Where's the USB3? Oh, there.
I will write the camera in a sec, guys. I'm just changing the camera angle. Transform. Pachow. No, that's the wrong one. Oh no. I flipped the wrong camera.
Oops.
There we go. This is what happens when you start modifying your OBS scenes when you're live. You just go completely off track with what camera angle you're using. And you just have to fix everything on the fly.
I think we're stuck with about that. Probably. I'm gonna take it out.
Decent replacement card, got up to 1905. Not bad. Northridge Fix gets a lot of dead RTX cards. I've noticed he's been doing a lot of graphics card repair content. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good place to start. I have dabbled in it. I'm just it just depends. When it's that easy, it's that well, I say that easy. When it's as simple as just
Do you
a
want these
MOSFET,
braided
then that's
extensions
great.
back in there?
But yeah.
Or if you've got braided black ones from the actual power supply, do you want them? Yes, they are more than long enough.
Yeah.
They can go in there. It's not a problem. But if you want,
I would, yeah, okay, yeah. I was going to say I would have used the white braided cable just because it's nice and sleek. Yeah.
yeah.
Are the Corsair braided ones individually braided as well then, or are they just single? Are they? Is it a single sleeve like this? Oh really? Oh, that's very good then. Yeah, I assumed it would just be a single loom. But yeah.
Oh wow, they really made this ATX that short.
Yeah, well, it's a small form factor, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's genuinely not long enough to reach most of the motherboard.
Really?
This is it. This is the full length that you have.
Oh wow.
That's what I'm saying. They really made it that short.
I think they have. Just saying that if we mounted the power supply fan side up, we would get another inch.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't be able to plug this one.
Oh, I see, yeah. Huh.
They've literally made the cables too short to use on an ITX case.
That's nuts, man.
SFA's power supply.
Yeah.
It's like, I can not get there.
Yeah.
The only way you could get there is by doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, which is kind of gross.
And even
Yeah.
then, it's
Well,
not
let's
long
do-
enough to get there.
Yeah, we'll stick the extension back in then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we've just gone to yeah, we've just gone to yeah. Ugh. My brain is going to sleep. The 24-pin ATX is too short, but then it's worth noting that these are the power cables from the old SF power supply, not the new SF750 that's in there. So the new one probably has longer cables with it, which are inevitably going to get put in here at some point. But for now, we're going to stick this braided extension back in. I think. Yeah. Cool. Yep. I can't help but notice that this thing hasn't crashed yet, so I reckon the power supply was our problem.
Where does the white bit of metal go? Does the white bit of metal go here?
So the strip goes that way up. That's going to go. Oh no, it does go that way up. It's going to go there. Personally, I would try and leave it in if you can, otherwise you'll forget that it's there.
Oh yeah, I was just working out where I wanted cables to come out.
Yeah.
And it's a case that you want them to come through this hole.
Yeah.
However inconvenient that actually is. What's this? How to like make a more convenient run of that.
See, it's painful to see new RTX cards in a repair shop only months after release. Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised.
Well, it just seems weird that they're not just RMAing.
I was about to say, it seems odd to me that, that they're not RMAing them. I mean, yeah, unless it's got really, really obvious faults on it where it's very clear that it's user problems kind of thing. That does seem odd.
Yeah.
Old PC crash. Oh, yeah, we got a black screen. Unless it's gone to sleep. I'll bet it's gone to sleep. Oh, yes. Thank you, Kyle. Can you hit control or something on the key? Yeah, it's just gone to sleep. Oh, I got excited then.
Excited for death.
Yeah. I'm going to turn this off anyway. I don't think it's going to go. Yeah. I have a suspicion that it was power supply. And we've kind of fixed the problem by the virtue of the fact there's new power supply in. However, it's going to be fixed even better by virtue of the fact that we're putting in new hardware now. So, yeah. New Windows 10 install 10 minutes by default. Yeah. Yeah. Why is one screen only showing my hand? Oh, this one here. Yeah, it's because I'm sitting in front of the camera. This layout is garbage. Just,
can't help but feel that somehow Graham is responsible.
Yeah. What don't we need? Let's get rid of that for a sec. Actually, no. Let's go with that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that for now. That's not a great angle. No, I've changed my mind again, everyone.
Of course.
Let's go with that one. There we go. All the CPU overheating. We're doing fine. It's sitting pretty. I'm going to shut this down. I don't think there's anything more to learn from this for now. And it just means that we can tidy up a bit more. Right. And that. Also, it'll make it quieter in here. We did not have fan curves set up on that computer. Yeah, let's tidy all this up. Love to see you try and fit a 3090 Supreme in this case. I don't think it would. I don't know what the longest... Well, actually, how long is this 2070 Super? 2070 Super is 255mm long. So, it's fairly modest. And how long... The case will take a... I reckon you get... If we didn't have a water cooling rad in here, you could fit in a 30cm graphics card. With the water cooling rad, though, I think like 280 is probably your limits, comfortably.
NZXT say 325 maximum.
325. With no fans on the front, yeah. 325, my foot. No. Yeah, no. Hold X to doubt. Right, how are we doing? Oh, that's looking good.
I don't know how we're going to tidy this bit at the back.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a problem here. But...
Oh, yeah. We'll flip that around and have a look at that in a minute. It's coming together from the front, though. Yeah, the braid extension looks good. The USB 3 is a bit weird. That cable's gone a bit funny. We need to fix the bends on that.
Oh, it's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, it's doing weird things. Would a 90-degree adapter help there?
Possibly.
I have a bag of them. The NUBS sent them in.
Ah, nice.
Don't tell me I can't find them. There's literally a bag of them.
Oh my god.
Oh, fine, I found them.
What is inventory management?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Alright, if I put that in there, that might clip the... I think that's going to clip the strip. If I put that in. We'll have a check on that in a sec. Ooh.
What are you? Oh, you're the USB for that.
There we go.
Which needs to go like that.
Nice handbag in the background. What? Oh, that's a tote bag. That's not a handbag, that's a tote bag. I think.
Tote, not toke.
Tote. Yeah. Right. USB 3. If I plug that in there, I've not plugged that in properly because it's going to be a pain in the ass to get out. Can we get USB 3 into that? Oh, you're still working on that. Okay. I'm trying to be helpful, but I feel like I'm in the way at the moment. This is that awkward phase of computer building where nothing really happens while you spend about half an hour cable wrangling.
There you go.
All right.
You can wrangle the front stuff.
Oh, wrangle the front. Okay.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, right.
it through to you. So we're working on opposite sides of the case.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to get these front panel connectors plugged in.
And then you can spend about 18 days trying to sort out this.
Okay, that's going to go up there. I'm trying to do this without completely sticking my head in front of the camera, so apologies if I do that many times. Somewhat unavoidable. That would be better off going the other side of that. A sec. I want to try and get an amount of finish that John won't absolutely hate. Basically, I want him to be able to go home and not be like, right, let's now just do all of that stuff that they've spent all day doing properly, you know. All right, put that there for now. Wrong one. I wanted. I'll do that in a sec. Let's just carry on. I come into there. Here we go. Cable and piping. Yes. All right, keep going, keep going. Right, what is this? That's HD audio. Where's HD audio on this board?
There? Oh no.
It's been bottom left as usual, so that can come back out. That can go. Can we go all the way around the back of the bottom of the case with that? Can we go all the way under there?
I think the cable manager would prefer it if it didn't.
What about over the?
There.
If we came out from there, could we go over the top and then
Have
down?
you got enough length doing?
Or maybe. I need to go to there.
Yeah, you can keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'll go for that then. Right. Where's the pin? There it is.
Oh, and that's the other PCI. Oh yeah. I see.
Right, that is plugged in. And that's going to go under the graphics card there. That'll be fine. We'll fix that when the graphics card goes in. I've got a fan cable for you that's got to go. Right. Fan cable's going back to the case fan controller, so that's going out the back.
Can that come up here or there?
Yeah. There we go.
Sweet. We'll leave that out.
We'll
like
go
that.
to there. There we go. That's going to go up there. Yeah.
Like that for now.
Nice. That's going to be graphics card. We need another graphics card as
Yeah,
well.
absolutely.
Yeah. What are you? That is Kraken. That wants to go out the back and then come back in the top. Ooh. I'm waking up again now. Now I've actually started helping. That's going to go up there.
Yeah. Okay.
And that will go back into there. And that's going to go to about there, so that needs to be buried somehow.
By doing that.
That's going to be our graphics card. Still need to solve USB 3. And no, I don't think I'm going to use the 90-degree connector. I don't think that's actually going to help us. There we go. Not a good idea to have two people building a PC. I agree. I have to admit, I entirely agree. I'm going to quickly get a overview cam visible again, just to have a change. What do I want? I want that there. And I'm going to move that up to there.
Okay.
There we go. Whoop. We're getting there. Asus do use a block that you can plug all the front I/O into and then just plug that into a Mobo. They do. However, NZXT have it on a block from the case. NZXT are the only people that put the front I/O on a single block. And I don't know why it's only them that do it. More people need to do it. Hi to Graham and Caradog from Australia. Sunday the 4th at 2:21 a.m. Good morning, Michael Thompson. Let's see. Right, we're getting there. We're getting there. That's going in there. Ooh, what was that? Oh, something just clacked. And I was like, oh, it sounded like an electrical crack, but it wasn't because it's not plugged in. Right. USB. That's up to there. USB 3. That. I thought we'd taken that out from there. Because that doesn't like that, I don't think. Unless I can go all the way around. No, that's ugly. I don't like that. Let's reroute that. Whoop. Adjusting cables around the back. How are we doing for time? 1:45. We're doing okay.
Again.
Yes. Right. Coming out with the USB 3s.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid pulling too far back. But now it's just a case of no. Connectors have rotated.
Yeah.
Cables have moved.
Yeah.
Everything is unhappy.
Go. Right. Oh God, that's a horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. That can be fixed. All right, hang on a minute. Give you guys a view of the back for a bit. While we're trying to fix the wiring back here, is what we're currently het up on. The rear wiring, man. Right. There's an ugly twist in the USB cable. We've basically got a twist in the wire here, and that goes all the way back to the source. So I've got to cut all the way back to fix that. All right, so I'm going to pull all of that back. That's better. I hate the USB 3 front header cable so much. I genuinely detest it. It's terrible and awful. And I don't understand why it's this way. Okay, let's plug that in. Right, that's in there. This guy, I'm going to take up and over so I can bury it. Oh, locking connector. See, when I'm doing build videos, this is the bit that all gets fast forwarded and cut. It's really difficult to make this bit look entertaining. And this is also why when people do build streams and stuff like that, they just don't bother tidying the cables. However, I would feel super bad to put this computer together without doing a half-decent cable tidying job. Doo-doo. Great occasion this is. Cable management takes a lot of time. Yeah, it does. But on the other hand, if no one ever bothers to do it, then maybe we've got some original content here, I guess. Hopefully you guys can see a rough idea on some ideas. Okay. Right, you guys are talking about things. Cool. All right. That goes there. That's going to go into a loop. That's what I was trying to do. Good. That's fine. Right, now I want to bunch these cables back together and make them back into a loom. I can hear Kyle and Caradog making a mockery of my air compressor from the kitchen. I'm very hurt by their words. It's a good air compressor. It's just a little noisy. Okay, right, let's go. Time for cable ties. Eh. There we go. Right, that goes to that. Okay. What are you? Okay, that's going
The
to...
power, yeah.
That's fine.
No, I need to come round to your side.
Going fine.
If you just drop them on the bench, that'd be great.
Aha. The coffee crew has arrived. Thank you very much. Okay, that's something. That's going to be in there. This isn't going to be brilliant. It's going to be something. Okay, right. I'm going to take a break and just read the chat. Let's see. Kevin Lewis, thank you very much for the channel membership. How's it going? Let's see. A lot of builds with the big tech channels. They get taken apart after the video is done. So yeah, that's why they often don't bother with the cable tidying. I agree with that. Effing chat for the air compressor. It's fine. It's a good air compressor.
It just needs some love.
Yeah. You try and route power and data separately where possible to reduce relevant crosstalk and stuff. That's a good idea. I don't think it really matters in... I don't think it really matters in a PC, though. It depends what it is. Theoretically, it's valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd certainly be concerned about that for, like, Wi-Fi.
Yeah, if it was Wi-Fi and stuff like that, I'd be worried. But yes, no RGB, missed performance. Oh, there's RGB in here. Don't worry, it's in here. We're getting to it.
Oh, no.
Shadowman, I've dropped you a Twitter message. Hope you get it soon. Yeah, I'll have a look at that when we finish streaming. So yeah, we'll check it. Good. Okay, I think I'm up to date. I'm going to get back into it. Let's go.
Don't forget. Oh, have you got one of these in there?
Oh no, we don't have the Kraken harness in there yet. Oh, I'm tempted to actually get the Kraken fitted.
Yeah, I was just undoing it from this.
Oh yes, yep. Okay, right. Oh, we've got SATA to go in there as well. There is a lot in this computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. This boy's a hectic boy. Right. Ooh.
There you go.
Right. Thanks.
Obviously, we'll need to refan it.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna just take the paste off of this, and then I'll start getting it rough placed, and you can work on the front rad.
where did the plate go? Oh, it's still in the box.
Bam. Bit of that. Bit of that. AMD bracket on. Okay. Right. If I feed that through, yeah. That's going to go there-ish. Groovy. Okay, I'm going to get this mounted up so I can start wiring it up. What do I need to fix that? The clips need to come off. Yep. I need... Huh. Will those stand-offs fit? No. Ooh. Am I missing something here? I'm trying to think if I'm missing... AMD mounts. The standoffs. I think I've got the wrong standoffs. I know where to find more. That's it. Yes, I do have everything I need. For a minute, my mind went blank, and I was like, "How do I?" And for a minute, I thought I didn't have the standoff mounts for this Kraken, and I'm like, "How do I not have those? I had an entire kit, but they're in the box for the Z one that I bought." That's fine. We're good. We're good. I'm going to take a coffee break because my brain has turned to mush, and I'm having trouble thinking. So I'm going to break for a sec and chat. Ugh. How's everyone doing in the chat? Because I'm falling asleep and I'm struggling. I'm going to have some of this coffee. Let's see. There is some RGB talk. The Krakens annoy you because the software's a nightmare. I don't have any major problems with Cam. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Like, I've been running Cam on my PC for years and never had a problem with it at all. So yeah, I have not had an issue with Cam. What problems have you been having, Night Fusion? Bearing in mind, of course, you know, there's also loads of people who say they have loads of issues with Corsair iQ, and I haven't had any issues with iQ either. Corsair iQ is probably one of the best. Yeah, iQ is my favorite. Cam is okay, but I haven't had any problems with it. No software as bad as Armory Crate. Yeah, I really dislike Armory Crate. I agree with you on that one. I don't get along with Armory Crate. It's overly complicated.
Like Dell software.
Hmm.
Mac one.
Ooh.
MS.
Right, okay. Standoffs. Let's go. Right. Handy standoffs for a cracker.
Oh my good lord! Come on. Rotate. Rotate. Get out the way.
I'm currently just watching that pump head jiggle, and I'm just like, stay in place, stay on target. Haha! AM4 standoff.
Good, good.
I was having a mini heart attack because for a minute I was like, I don't have another set of AM4 standoffs. How did this happen? And I was like, because that would have been game over. That legit would have been game over. But we're okay. Could have done with putting these on before we put the board in, but something hindsight. That's good. Right. A screwdriver. That one. Let's see. How we doing? Colonel Wreckers had no problems with Armory Crate? Yeah. I haven't found Armory Crate to be unreliable. I just find it a bit obtuse. It's a bit hard to use, in my opinion. Doesn't seem very intuitive. Ugh. Getting to the point now that PC uses the same amount as a 3-bar electric fire. You know, I've never actually sat down and measured how much power RGB uses. I'd be very interested to know. It's probably going to vary depending on what the nature of the RGB. But like broadly speaking, it would be very interesting to test what the power draw of a typical RGB setup is, just to see on a scale of 1 to awful how bad it is. All right. These boys go in, and then that Kraken head will go right on. No! I dropped a screw. Oh, it's okay. It fell out the back. 6 to 8-year-old AOO. You need to refill that. This one's a little bit gurgly. Yeah, it could probably do with a top-up. However, this AIO actually came out of my PC yesterday, where it had been working absolutely fine. So yeah, although it's definitely not 6 to 8 years old though. It's newer than that, so that'll be fine. What you're after?
The larger of the Philips wearers.
Yeah, the P1. I don't know where that's gone. That's gone walkabout. It's buried under stuff.
Yeah, I put it down somewhere, didn't I?
Yeah. That's not it, is it? Nope,
No.
that's P0. Yeah, I don't know where the P1's gone. It's vanished. Gone forever. Never see it again. Right. That'll happen.
It's okay, I fixed it.
That's a P2. Right, we just need thermal paste, and that's going on. And then we'll have one thing that's not falling off all over the place. Thermal paste. There it is. Right, and thermal paste. Whoop. And now I shall wipe my hands of all of the thermal paste that somehow got onto my fingers. I don't know how. On my left hand as well. Right. What going on? We good? 1, 2. Chris says, I can't game in summer with the heat output. Really? What system are you running where you can't handle summer heat? Or, well, did I see you something about you were in 30-degree heat? Because, yeah, that'd be a bit hectic, I agree. Should be able to do some gaming, though.
Or is that a case of I cannot game because it is a 30-degree heat?
Yeah, that'd be true. There we go. Right. Cooler is on.
It's when you're trying to be MLG Pro.
Now I've got to fit in the wiring harness. Are you winning?
If we're building in small cases, it's a good idea.
I am having... I think that might have been where my energy went earlier on in the stream as we started building in this, and I just remembered when John and I were building in this the first time and how hectic that build was. I'm just like, and I'm sitting here going, what have I gotten myself into again? Or why did I think this was a good idea?
This is why friends don't like friends building mini RTX.
Something about good things in small packages and yada yada. Right. Yes, we've got Kraken fans and we've got Kraken power.
Kraken power. So, if that's the case, why do we need this?
That is for the case fans.
Right, but if that's got 4,
Yeah.
and we've got 2 case fans and 2 fans there, that's 4 fans.
You could, but you if so, the Kraken has 4 fan headers on it, and we've got 2 case fans and 2 rad fans. So we could put the radiator fans and the case fans all off of this single point. But the disadvantage of that is that you have to control all the fans in the computer as a single header, because these are all on the same wire. So you'd be controlling your case fans at the same speed as your radiator fans. And I guess you could do that.
Put all of them into that, or is that
that doesn't. It's
only
a 3-channel, yeah. So yeah, and also for labeling purposes, it's nice to have this because then in CAM you see the radiator fans as the Kraken fans.
True.
And then these would appear as case fans, and because we've got independent control over them, they can be on stop-start when like the graphics card isn't doing anything, and that kind of thing. So it's like you could put them all off of one, but because we have additional headers, we have the ability to independent control them. So, but yes, certainly made me think about it for a moment there. Okay, this guy is going to the CPU fan header, which is in the top left. So that I'm going to put straight back in. Bam. Put that out there. And I'm going to put that through there because I'm a mad lad. I just did the most epic cable tidy and no one will see it. Epico. I don't know if John will like it or not. He might look at it and go, "Oh, I like that," or he might be like, "No," and just quietly take it out when he gets the computer home.
But see, I kind of half feel like we should have just stuffed all of the cables into there, because we know whatever we do, it won't be good enough. Yeah. See, part of me is surprised that you didn't take the length of each of the cable that you needed for specific dead straight runs and just make your own cables. But you have enough time to spend 30 hours cable managing the back of this.
Well,
Quite 30 hours.
yeah.
Somewhere between an hour and an hour and a half, more likely.
Right, do you think this is possible? Oh. Okay, right. Oh, okay. We're good around the front. It's time to focus on the back again. That is really not wanting to do the thing. There we go. That'll do for now. Okay, that looks all right.
It's good enough for Australia.
Yes. Oh. Time for coffee. Oh yes, the top fan needs to go back in. I was looking at that going, we're missing a fan cable and I don't know where it is. Yeah, let's get that in. Thank you, John.
The fan is, keep going back towards the blue cloth. No, back, not right, back.
Those are Kraken fans.
Is it not that one?
No,
Oh, or is it this one?
it's that one.
Ah, okay.
There we go. That one's a dust.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Okay, doesn't go in. 42 degrees centigrade there. Woo, lad. That's horrendous. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Let's see. Anything hardware-wise that can cause input lag? Lots of things can do. It's got to be... Hardware lag is really difficult. USB issues are probably what might be causing hardware lag, if anything. USB input devices can cause weird stutter and that kind of thing. So I would be trying different combinations of things connected and seeing how it behaves. And I would go from there. But that's literally just an off the top of my head. High polling rate. Yeah, that's right, because Postal was having issues with high polling rate recently.
I presume we're wanting this as an exhaust.
Yes. Right, so, yeah. Oh, yes. Right. Let's do that. And that goes on top of it.
Do we want to do
Right.
that? So it can
Let's
then just
see.
go, huh. So lose some length around the length of the fan.
We could do. What are your thoughts on that, John? Rotating the fan so the cable wraps around the fan to bury length. Yay or nay? Well, come on, have a look at it then.
What do you think? Doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother me.
Okay.
I'll just replace it. Is
If you don't like it, I'll change it.
that long enough? Yeah, it should be.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what do I think? Yeah, let's try it. Let's see how that looks. Needs to... There we go. I got it. Yeah. So we've wrapped this cable around the fan so the length is shorter. We've got less to bury out here now. Whoop. Can we... No, that needs to be at the front of everything, I think. Right, and... Come on. Hello, hand header, plug in. There we go. That's that one. And that guy, bring along the top.
Oh, will you?
Case fan 2. Oof. And right, the cracking cables.
Oh
Man, this bottom section is tough. You're
no.
right then.
No.
That's not a good sound, Caradog.
No.
It's a lot of oh no's.
So do you know what we don't have clearance for?
What?
The RAM.
No. Let me have a look.
Look where the
Oh. That's okay. Hang on a sec. Let me have a look at this. That's not something I anticipated, and I'm like, oh no, tell me that's not real. All right, hold up. Ah,
Yes.
Right. Does this fan... Let's pull that out a sec. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I thought we were very just gonna
Yeah.
because the fan blades had protrusions.
Oh, no, yeah. No, it doesn't go into the fan clearance. Like, it literally, like, the edge of the RAM clip is in alignment with the top of the motherboard, which is in alignment with the edge of the fan. However, so yeah, like, that's tight, but it's fine. An inch is, a millimeter is as good as a mile.
Winning's winning.
Winning's
etc.,
winning.
etc.
It's fine. It's fine.
Good.
Do not do the scare on me like that. There we go. Yep, we're fine. We're fine. Eh.
It was my very real fear for a moment.
What's the meme about the one fear dude? No fear. Okay, but one fear.
Except for that guy.
How do we go get those to line up? Kind of, sort of. They're still not lined up.
I push that through.
I'll leave that there.
Take that.
Ah. ITX, everyone.
There you go. That one is loosely threaded.
Cool.
Now we need to try and get the bottom one in.
Exhaust fan with a filter on top. Yeah, that's where they're filtered. Look on any case, and you've got a filter on top of the case. It's just where they mount them. It's mainly to stop dust falling into the case rather than dust blowing out.
Oh no.
You're right.
Oh no.
Cool. OEQ. It's coming together in here. This is hectic, this build, but it's going to be, it's hectic to build, but it will be a hectic build when it's done.
Be blimmin' something.
Yeah.
Can't help but
Cable
feel that.
adjustment. Oh, we'll get that.
Can't help but feel I prefer my 750D.
Yes. Yeah, I said in the P200 video that every now and then I take a dive into the world of small form factor, and then I go back to ATX again.
There you go.
There we go. Good. Yep, we're fine. Exhaust fan is in.
Okay.
All right. You've already fandangled the cable. Yeah. Excellent.
There you go. You can't even see it from a normal viewing angle.
Excellent. All right. I need to fiddle with the camera set because I've discombobulated the camera. There we go.
The mount has ended up in 1,000,001 incorrectness.
Indeed. Ignore me. All right, there we go. We're nearly there. How are we doing for time? 2.25 hours. We've got 3/4 of an hour to finish this. We're doing all right.
I say we leave it all and go. Here you go, John.
Yeah. We're doing fine. Ah. Right, let's come around to here again. That's my one. So
there is something plumped into the pump.
We have two of
pump,
yeah.
Pip, 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 pip.
That can go somewhere else. We have two Kraken wiring harnesses. One of them is mine, one of them is John's. John's is already in the case.
Oh, nice.
It's in there.
Good. Okay.
It's just a fan rattle. It's fine.
Yeah, I was just making sure it wasn't bouncing off the raft.
We'll find out when we push the power button when we get that. Okay, right.
Oh look, it's a white noise simulation.
We've just got to deal with this.
So we just go,
And
then we get the side panel and go.
pretty much. Okay, where's SATA going in this? It's about halfway up. Okay.
Oh look, the SATA isn't in the top left of the motherboard this time.
That old motherboard, man. Could you finish unplugging that just so we can show people the layout of this motherboard? It's difficult to appreciate while it was all hooked up to things. Oh, this is one of those. Okay, yeah, fine.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Let's marry you up with a keyboard. Ah, just why? Wait.
Right. I'm doing things. Are you comparing?
Yeah, yeah. The CPU's in a different place. Wow. The CPU's there, whereas on that one it's here. That's bizarre. It's like they rotated half of the motherboard.
Okay.
Then for a couple of these went, where is the least convenient place we can install this?
Yeah.
Because
There we go.
with something like that, who puts the CPU power here
Yeah.
in the middle?
Oh, so we'll do the top down because I'm just I'm cable wrangling at the moment. Let's do a top down of this hecking board. So get a load of this and just take this in. So obviously that's the. Let me orient this to how it will be in a computer. So there's the top left of the board.
Where you've got the
Yeah.
CPU power coming in here, the middle. You've got the SATA at the top, even though all the SATA cables are likely to come in this side. And then the 24 pins here.
Because why not?
I swear it's all because the CPU socket was in a weird place. I wonder if it's because they felt like they needed to put the chipset up here for some reason.
I don't know.
But why couldn't the chipset have just been buried there with
Yeah.
that there? I don't know. It's an interesting choice. Also, I just like the optimism of having 5 SATA devices in an ITX case.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, it's just like you could have dropped like at least you could
Take out 3 of them.
yeah, just go 2.
Put 2 there. Move the USB to the edge as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
go in
a
there.
bit much.
Flatten.
It's a bit of a muchness.
Okay, right. Where's that plugging in? That's plugging into there probably.
I mean, what we could do. I don't know if we're positioned for this. We could just go.
That's gonna go maybe.
Problem is, I can't actually see a preview.
Shit.
I'm guessing.
Let me go to full screen for that.
Is that about right?
Whoop.
Oh, that's not bad. That was a pretty good guess.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, it's okay. Still doesn't give us. Then we don't get the overview shot. You see. So yes. You install a lot of SSDs in a mini ITX case. Yes, that's true. Some of them do take many.
Many muchness.
Yeah. Right. We're getting down to the last bit where it's just the last bit cramming in, and I'm determined to do something that's not awful with this. I really don't want to just be like, I'm done and just cram it in there. Even though John is just like, it's fine. Because when he says it's fine, he's doing that, no, it's fine, in the British, it's not fine kind of way. Okay, I'm chopping that. Right. We're running all that along the bottom. That has to be at the lowest point. Ooh. This SATA connector creates a wall. We need to be on the other side of that. But I really dislike threading through cables. That's bad. But also, I feel like this is a case where we have to concede some rules. Are you slotting? Yeah, watch out for the HD audio. Okay, that's going to fold into there. That's going to fold flat. Let's trim those.
Oh, I see. That's why you can't really use them, isn't it? Because the spacing is so limited, you can't really come out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They
Those
have to come out.
yeah,
back.
those are going to need to come out here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, if you're rerouting the PCI Express, we need to do that now. Yeah.
That's. I thought best we
Okay.
double check that.
Right. I just need to get power in here, and I think we've got as best as I can manage here. And what I'm curious is to how close this is to how it previously was. We should have paid a bit more attention to that. Feeding back through, feeding back through, feeding back through. There we go.
Can you run these inside this tray?
Probably. I'm going to go up to that. Is that coming out?
I was thinking more just a case of can you come straight out the power supply up here? So through this mess here.
That's not going to help you though, is it?
Well, yeah.
I see what
it
you're
will
doing.
run across
Yeah.
here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Under there.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah, yeah.
have to go in this space.
We've got to go across. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not as bad as it looks,
So if
actually.
you
I think
push
that's how they
that
probably were
down-
before. Yeah. Hold up a sec.
And then
Oof.
come in here and then across there.
Yeah. I'm astonished that we haven't taken 4 hours to do this already. Yeah. Am I going in the right way?
So I want that like that. I've got one of them. The other one is caught up at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Just between my two fingers.
Oh, hold up a sec. Let me back out. It's very difficult to provide commentary. There's a lot of to me to youing going on here. How's that? There we go. Right.
If we can slide this like that.
Ugh.
That one.
I'm not sure what you're doing, so I'm going to leave you to that.
I'm trying to avoid it coming into your space over
Oh.
there. There you go. That's where I wanted that.
Hmm.
So this lot can just feed around like that. There you go.
Yeah.
Because now it's not entering this space.
Yeah.
Just had a thought, don't cover up the fixing hole for the white strip, strip on the back, I don't know where that fixing hole is.
The
Yes.
fixing hole is
That. Yep.
there.
Yeah. That is roughly. Yeah. That's still good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still good.
There you go. And then where's the extra SATA? There you go.
Okay. Right.
Where do you want this SATA to come through?
Right, can we bring that out? Yeah, I mean, if we just come out like there or something, because then I can run it into the other SATAs. SATA. SATA or SATA?
Can you grab that at all?
Yes. Oop. Stop. Cool. Right, and get this Kraken plugged back in. I had a connector for that, and I've lost it since we rerouted things. I'm gonna have to stick my head in front of the camera. What is going? Oh, I can fix that.
Good.
Go right. There was an extra. What's that? Oh no! Oh, I'm doing terrible things here. Hold up. Hang on a sec. Yep, I need to fix some routing. Need to reorder things. There we go. Okay, I'm done with that. That pushes back better now.
Oh, I see where the SATA is.
Yeah, I'm looking for a start. There's one back there somewhere.
Keep pulling.
Yeah.
And then unplug it.
Okay.
And then
There we go. There we go. There's my SATA connector for the Kraken. I knew it was in there somewhere. Oh, how you doing, chat? You still with us? This is a heckin' slog. This is nightmarish, but we're nearly there.
Oh, you.
The optimism of thinking this would... I knew it wouldn't be easy.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
Nobody said it was easy. Nobody ever said it could be this hard.
Have we got
Right.
little zip ties? That is a little zip
Yep,
tie.
there is a mixture in there. I'm zip tying that just to hold those guys together. Right, that's in. That's not horrific. That's there. That is passable. It's as good as it's going to get. That's a sort of. That's.
Let's go through the keyhole. I'm Lloyd Grossman.
I was about to make a Lloyd Grossman joke.
And this is my ragu sauce.
There we go. All right. Everything is plugged in. Oh god, there's so much PCI Express cable to bury.
Yeah.
There's about that much PCI Express power cable we've got to find room for. All right. I'm going to change camera angles.
There we go.
The problem is we haven't got a wide angle now.
Oh, yeah. Whoop. Hi. You'll need to pan up. If you zoom out and then pan up.
Whoop. Out. And then...
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Almost. Almost. There we go.
Well done. Unscrew it and then do it back up again. Yeah, that's what's wrong with it. It's worked itself loose from being twisted too many times. There we go. Hello again, everyone. Welcome to one of the toughest live builds I've ever had to do.
There you go.
And me immensely regretting thinking I could attempt this in a stream. And me thinking, I could have done this as a video. I could have just recorded a video today instead. Right. Let's put us down there. And let's put that back there so we've got the close-up shot again.
No.
Are you right there, Caradog? Are you surviving?
You bastard.
Right.
You fancy bastard with your braided extensions.
Right, that is just going to go in there.
Yeah, I was trying to... Have we got a piece of string or something?
A piece of string?
To try and feed through some of the loops, to pull the loops back into this hole. Because there's a gap here that's not being filled up by power cable.
Yeah.
Not for these, I meant for like this loop
Oh, I see.
and stuff. Just to try and get that to actually bend down. Oh, actually, I can kind of finger it in there.
Yeah. I think we're kind of in. Yeah.
Working muscles that haven't been used.
Genuinely, I think this is as good as...
That's that.
I don't think it was much better than this when we started, just simply because you get down to the point of diminishing returns.
Sure, I'm just trying to pull stuff back
Yeah.
so it doesn't get caught in the door.
Yes. Well, that's going to go on. I think that's all going to fold flat when it goes in.
Yes, I was purely attempting to avoid trappage, not neatness.
Yeah, I think we're good. I'm just going to put a couple of these back because there were some extra zip ties here. And so I think basically we've got things roughly where they were. Now we just basically zip tie everything to death. Half an hour. That's okay. We're still going to come in at the 3-hour marker, which is what we aimed for. This feels like it's taken a lot longer than 3 hours. Mm-hmm. Mm. Let's see. Nicky Nocky Nacky Noo says. So I had to quote that name because that's a hell of a name. How you doing? What size and make of screwdriver do I use? You want to screw typical hex screws between case and 3.5 inch. No quick slide-in mount. My main use screwdrivers are Wear Craft Form. That's these guys. Wear Craft Form, and I've got these in various sizes. You want P0 and P1 for general computer usage, and you'll be able to find it in hex. If you're doing hex stuff, you can use a Torx for that, which is generally pretty good as well. So I would go for that. Time for hobnobs. Soon. There is a small number of hobnobs still available. So yeah. So yes. Wear a craft form. My brain is fried. I'm utterly spent.
Oh really?
Are you still trying to feed these cables?
I'm trying to get them roughly the right length now.
Okay.
So I've got them into position.
All right. Oh yeah. Oh, I can see these have looped internally quite nicely now.
Yeah, that's what I was aiming to do. Oh come on.
Right.
Damn it.
Caradog is knitting behind the case.
Almost.
He's sort of just sitting there doing that.
I am very much slowly kneading cables. It's like, easy, easy.
I fear judgment on this. I fear judgment.
It's fine as long as the cameras are rolling. Oh no, they're laying the wrong way round.
Oh, you're joking? No.
There we go.
Oh, it's okay. It's saved. It's saved. All right. Okay, at least we can do a big reveal now. I think it's time to spin it round.
All we need to do is actually screw in the graphics card.
Okay. Right. Here we go. Wabba! Where's the cone for that guy? Oh, that's sitting all right, isn't it? Yeah. Just going to sit the cone there just so they actually line up. Yep. All right.
We need a case screw.
Those are for the thing. Yep.
Yeah. Is it these?
Oh, yeah. They'll be using thumb screws, won't they? Yep.
Yeah.
Got these ones now. Right.
They are not different. Good.
Whoop. One. Two.
Oh no.
And where's the little flappy boy? There.
Oh no! Oh no!
What's
Where
happened?
did you go? There
Also,
you go.
also, have you? We're missing a thumb screw as
No,
well.
you're not.
Oh, there it is. Well spotted. Caradog, we're almost there. I'm sensing victory.
Where the hell is this screw? Oh, yeah.
Zap. Right, that's that. Our USB has jumped out. There we go.
Can you unjump it out?
Has been unjumped. And that goes in there. Is it done, Comrade Premier?
No, Comrade General. It's only just begun.
It's all in there.
Yes. It's fine. I just need to do this now to make it look the same as the other one.
Yeah, there were a couple of zip ties on this because it held them in a specific spot where they weren't. Was it to? Did it stop them leaning against the glass or something? Or
Just aesthetics.
just a little bit? Yeah, that's fine.
I will
We'll leave
leave
that
you to your
like so for now.
aesthetics.
Okay.
Right, all we need now is the front panel.
Fan spin check. Yep. Yep. That guy needs to clip back in. There we go.
Is it over?
Yes. Right. Back panel on and front panel on. There's that.
Cool.
See,
they could have, couldn't they? They could have given you airflow.
these cases came along just before the airflow meta,
But like,
and it's still. But
But
what
that-
baffles me is that an airflow edition. What baffles me is that an airflow edition doesn't exist today.
well, it's also just the fact of how thick this plastic
Yeah.
is.
It would be
They
so
could've-
easy for them to just do a perforated grill version of these cases, but they don't. It would take literally an hour in CAD software for NZXT to do airflow versions of all of these cases, and they choose not to.
How
Nicky Nocky Nacky Noo, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. Much appreciated. 10 team. Right, side panels. Right, where's the back panel gone?
I don't know.
Maybe you should know, because I don't know.
For goodness sake. You took it away from me.
You turned her against me.
No, Anakin. You
We've
did
got
that yourself.
the last side panel. I just don't know what we did with the back panel. It's a big sheet of white metal. It can't have gone far.
Oh, this big sheet of white metal.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay. Right, it's a hingy boy. Yep. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to prepare the capture.
Oh no.
Ow. We all good? Good. We're nearly there.
We are all good. We have hidden our crimes.
Yeah. Right. I think our crimes are okay.
I think our crimes are okay.
Yeah.
Those foreigners' crimes, though,
Yeah.
unacceptable.
I think our crimes are okay. Whether
What heathens.
yeah. Right. Power on at the back. Get rid of fingerprints. There we go. Thank you.
Oh, the is plugged in.
That's
Yes. Therefore, we shall boot off of the.
yes. The Susada. Right. Keyboard monitor.
I was
Power.
so pleased when the susada replaced the ver's.
I need the Jufka look at the turf. Ready for the herd. Okay, right.
Oh, phone jacker.
We're ready to power on, everyone. Thank you for sticking with us.
I feel like we have reached delirium.
Yes. Well, I reached delirium about 2 hours ago. I'll level with you. Here we go, everyone. Please cast your bets now if it's going to post or not. There's no reason for it not to post.
Super chat your bets now.
Right, here we go. Video capture. I need video capture device 2. Here we go.
Oh, there's an LED strip up there.
Yes, there is RGB. I told you it was RGB. I said someone. It's gone quiet. The capture's gone black. Post!
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, that's going to hit login.
Yes. There we go. It works.
It works. We did it.
There you go. You can turn the capture off now.
Yeah, we can. Yep. Bam. Phew.
Oh, it's done.
It's done.
Excellent.
We did it, everyone.
Fantastic.
We did it, Reddit.
Yeah, absolutely. No need for a BIOS update because that was done 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Yeah.
So that's all on the latest. It's
Yeah.
all sorted. Just needs
Yeah.
Double checking for drivers.
I actually burn tested this platform during the week because I wanted to just double check that it was working. Because I knew it was going into this computer, I was like, I'm actually going to burn test this. I don't burn test very often. However, this one, knowing what it was going into, I actually gave it an hour of burn testing on the bench. And yeah, it's A-OK. So it already been done, basically. Christopher David, thank you very much for the $20.
Activity LED that
good.
works.
You frightened the life out of me then. You went, oh, and I was like, what? And you were like, everything works. It's like, thank you. Thank you. All right. Christopher David, thank you very much for the $20. Nice job. Thank you.
Okay.
We want to see a Windows login screen. No, because I don't know if there's any confidential data that will come up when we start screen capping. So you've seen it's booting, it's working.
Anything beyond this point of it not working is a software issue.
Yeah,
which is not the issue we were looking at.
Yeah, we've got to do some tweaking to this now anyway. We need to tweak cam. We need to tweak the motherboard LEDs, which are orange at the moment. So there's some tweaking required.
Absolutely. However, yay, it worked.
We did it.
Yeah. And it all loosely fitted back in.
Yeah.
It's fabulous.
Mystic Light, yeah. The Mystic Light is on orange at the moment just because that's the default. So we need to drop into BIOS and change that. We can't control that from cam, so we'll either change it to white or we might just switch it off, depending on what John's preference is. But we're going to do all of that off stream.
Absolutely.
So yeah, because
Some
yeah,
nice white RAM.
Yeah, that white RAM looks good actually. I'm glad I opted for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that looks nice. And also, there's now an M.2 slot in there, and luckily the M.2 slot is actually accessible.
Yeah.
So later on down the line, it'll be really easy to drop an M.2 SSD into this.
Yeah.
You won't actually have to disassemble the computer to do that.
Christ.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Good.
Excellent.
Start as early and end early. Go grab a pint or two. That's the plan. We've actually got fresh beer from local breweries here this weekend, courtesy of John actually. So yeah, what beers have we got over here again?
We've got Hogsback, 3 Hogs.
Hogsback, 3 Hogs, and what was it? Hogsback cider. Yeah. Anyone from
nice.
South England area who knows the Hogsback brewery? We have their beer fresh. It's very good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's going to be banging.
One effectively new PC.
Yeah. So yes.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for sticking with me. I have felt very low energy this stream, and I've been like, oh blimey, this is a struggle. This was a big struggle. However, we've got it done. It actually looks quite smart. The cabling around the back, there's a couple of parts where I'm just like, oof. But on the other hand, yeah, it was like oh no, I'm going to butcher your name. I'm really sorry. Risenglas Castle. As he said, all the H200 builds look like this in the back. Yeah, I can believe that. John may beg to differ. However, I'm going to wait until the camera's off, and then it'll be like, and then it'll be like, no, seriously, John, how much of this are you going to redo when you get it home? He'll have he's going to have a close look. He's going to have a close look. However, do you appreciate the effort we went to try and do our best? Yeah, we're both smiling at each other, and I'm like, I don't know if he's joking. So yeah, stop stream. You know? Everyone shared a laugh and freeze frame. You know. All right.
Lovely.
Anyway, we're actually leaving. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. Is it an M.2 SATA or an M.2 NVMe? It's currently just, we've got a SATA SSD here. That's the main one at the moment. There's nothing in the M.2 slot at the moment. But later on down the lines, we can put in an M.2.
Yes.
So yeah. Uncomfortable pause from John.
Very well. We are done. It is over.
Yeah. The case is hard to work on, but rewarding when it's done. It is, because this is a hecking compact build. Remember, guys, because it was difficult to show this all on camera without constantly moving it about. This has two 3.5-inch hard drives, two 3.5-inch hard drives, a 2.5-inch SSD in it, a 2070 Super, a 240mm all-in-one in a case that is an ITX case. Like, let me just grab Have you got?
I was gonna say just grab the 750D.
That's not fair. That's a big boy. Here's a good size comparison. Here's a bog standard size ATX case. Yeah. Here's a standard size ATX case for comparison.
I was gonna
Yeah,
give
I'll
you space to
put
put
it behind. Yeah, and I'll go to the wide shot. Huh. Bam.
There you go.
So yeah, we fitted what would be a big PC build, and I don't know if you guys can see from there, but you know, this thing is really small. That's not helpful. Yeah.
However,
but,
it is
yeah.
basically a hand of space at the top.
This is a genuinely small PC case. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's difficult to emphasize on camera, but when you see it in real life, you're like, oh, this is hectic. So yeah.
Absolutely. Hold on. Let me just put the Antec.
Oh my god, the Antec is half the size of that. Yeah. Antec power supply for comparison.
So that's a power supply, a normal ATX power supply by comparison.
Now we needed a banana for scale. We've got the banana bread loaf. Yeah.
Banana bread loaf for scale.
All right.
Anyway,
Let's tie up. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Massive thanks for today. This has been a hectic but a great stream. Massive thank you for all the super chats today. Love you all. Big thanks. We'll enjoy the beer. We'll be back next week, probably waffling about Windows 11 and TPM.
maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
We'll see. I have enjoyed this conversation in English.
Absolutely.
We'll see you guys soon. More videos next week. As usual, remember to like, comment, and subscribe on the bits that you liked, because that tells the algorithm what you want to hear. What you want to hear.
What you like to watch. What do you enjoy hearing?
Thank you.
There you go.
Is it smaller than Q500L?
Possibly, slightly.
Yeah. Or about the same size.
It is slightly
Comparable,
smaller.
yeah.
It's slightly smaller because I think the Q500 is a smidgen taller just to
Yeah.
make it an actual square.
Yeah. But
yes.
that'd be hectic fitting that in a Q500 as well, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because of mounting.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I fitted dual 3060 Ti's in one.
It's true. You did.
And a 1050 watt power supply. With RGB.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We're out.
Absolutely.
See you all soon. I'm going to hit end stream now. Thank you all. See you next week. Bye.
Ta-ra.